Hi everybody, Natasha Koch with the Van City Home Team. We're going to talk about ultimate daily habits. I'm going to show you today how to create your daily checklist. So these are must-dos every day, and I have designated that I need to do 12 of those. So you don't have to make a list of 12, but I did. So they can be really small, and I'm going to go through some examples. So Aristotle said, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, but a habit. So that's a really great quote, because we are what we repeatedly do. And a lot of people think that, routine, and I actually am one of those people. I fought against routine probably my entire life. I'm one of these march by my own beat. I have always been that way. I like to kind of go by the seat of my pants and just deal with things as they come. But it wasn't until I got older that I realized that routine is crucial, and especially now more than ever when we're in an environment working from home, those of us that are able to do that, where we need routine more than ever. I have a philosophy on making your bed that you're ending the night before and you're starting a brand new fresh day. Some people have a different philosophy that they like to get into a unmade bed. But I want to be able to make my bed every day. So anyway, I didn't want to live by anybody's rules, so I always thought routine was horrible, and until I got older and I decided that I needed to establish one. So when I got into real estate, as many of us know, us realtors out there, you have to be very self-motivated, so routine is crucial. But right now, my list is called my best day ever list. So those are my 12 things. Now, there's 3 parts and guidelines that I'm going to go through with you that I think make a good list. It has to be things that resonate for you. The things that are on my list resonate for me. And to be honest with you, I'm probably going to change it up as I go. Maybe move things around. There's nothing stopping you from changing your list. Like I said, you can have 5 things on your list, 2 things on your list, whatever it is that works for you, that makes you feel good. Actually, it's just all about feeling good, because you have to start with yourself every day. So let's talk about part number 1. So I've divided it into 3 parts, is optimizing your mind. So you have to start with your mind every single day. And here's some examples. So maybe a daily mantra. There's many people that have little stickies around their house that tell themselves how great they are. Just motivational sayings that really resonate to you. Accomplishments, wins, reminders, you're beautiful, even if you don't feel like you are. Daily mantras. Meditation. I'm going to get a little deeper into meditation because part 3 is actually about spirituality. But visualizing, thinking about what your life is going to be like, really visualizing yourself, that is a great mental exercise. That's not part of meditation, or it can be. Just really putting yourself in the shoes of what you want your life to be like, if it's not already. It's just like The Secret, where you imagine that you're already living that life, and funnily enough, it creates itself. So reading a book, even if it's just 1 page, those of you that don't like to read, just pick up a book and read 1 page. There may be something in that is a golden nugget that could dictate or change your entire day. Accountability partner. I actually just signed up with 2 people that I'm going to work with for work, actually, that are going to be accountability partners. But nothing wrong with having a personal accountability partner if you wanted to get into shape and you need a little motivation on those mornings where you don't feel like getting up. Sign up with an accountability partner that's going to give you a nudge and say, hey, you can do this, get out there. Make a to-do list. And don't make a ridiculous to-do list. I've made to-do lists and then added to my to-do lists halfway through the day to make them completely impossible to do. But make a to-do list so that you can check off things throughout the day. Take breaks. Make sure that you take breaks throughout the day. It's really important, especially if you're sitting at a desk Get up, walk around, you know, no more screen time, get away from your phone just for a few minutes to walk around your house even, or your yard if you have one. Break your day into chunks. Now, I'm really a stickler for time blocking. I'm not so great always at following my time block, but I am good at making one. But time block your day, you know, create time out of your day to do some of the things that you want to be doing, as well as work, and compartmentalize it. You can create a weekly theme. So, you know, maybe you want to have a fun theme for that week, and that can sort of set the stage for all of your to-dos for that week. So that kind of covers your mind. So once you've got your mind covered, your second is your body. So it's much easier to move your body when your mind is doing well. So I would probably start with mind, and then breathing. I mean, something as simple as breathing, we take for granted. I happen to be one of these people that breathe very shallow, and I actually have to consciously do deep breathing exercises. It's very stress relieving. They actually say that the best, deepest breathing exercise that produces productivity is to inhale for 6 seconds, hold for 24 seconds, and exhale for 12 seconds. So it takes a little bit of practice. Holding it for 24 seconds, my seconds go by pretty quick because I get a short breath, and but it's a great technique. And sometimes if I'm having a moment or I just don't feel great, it's a, you know, stand up and do some heavy, you know, deep breathing exercise. It optimizes your brain. Healthy food. You want to eat well. It's really tempting to have popcorn and chocolate and all kinds of junk food right now while we're all watching Netflix. And I've been guilty of it, trust me, but your brain optimizes at its full capacity if you're eating healthy foods. So some foods that actually release nutrients slowly is like fish, nuts, avocados. I eat lots of avocado, dark chocolate, which I'm happy is on the list, blueberries. You know, those are things that you can snack on during the day, and they last quite a long time and will sustain you. So, and feed your brain. Water. I actually have a personal reminder that rings to tell me to drink water. I'm not a big water drinker, but right now more than ever, I'm drinking water. Get out of your chair. Get out of your chair often. Walk around, like I said. It's good for your mind. It's good for your body. Exercise. I know when I say the word, some people say, oh, please don't swear, because exercise is not their favorite thing to do. But you know what? Exercise doesn't have to be going for a run. It doesn't have to be, you know, it could just be dancing in your living room. If you love music, I'm like a huge Zumba girl. I love Zumba. To me, that's not even exercise. Of course, I probably wouldn't let anybody watch me do my Zumba class in my living room, but regardless, you know, do whatever exercise makes you feel good. Jump around. Exercise is key for sure. Sleep. No less than 7 hours. Sleep is essential, and not all day long, because then you'll be up all night and you're not going to have a good start to your next day of your time blocking. Okay, number 3, spiritual. So now this is where we kind of get into the meditation. Some people don't really believe in meditating. I always made fun of people when I was younger that meditated, you know, the Om. Until I actually went to a 10-day silent retreat. So meditating is statistically proven to reduce stress, reduce anxiety and depression. So right now more than ever, people are really feeling all of those things, and so it's a great idea for you to start meditating. There's tons of playlists. There's like 20 hours plus of playlists for meditating if you want, you know, music while you're meditating on Spotify. YouTube has guided meditations. There's apps that are free for meditations. I think that mine's called Buddha, and I use it when I first wake up. Actually, I listen to it, and it's like a voice-guided 5-minute meditation. Nothing big. It doesn't have to be a big deal. It's just about getting yourself centered and getting ready for your day. The whole trick to this, and it's not a trick, but the whole importance of taking care of your mind, body, and spirituality is because then you will realize that you have a super controlled day, because things are going to happen no matter what, and things are going to be thrown at you. But if you wake up and you start your day in a reactive state rather than proactive, it makes a big difference. So when you get up in the morning, don't run and check your email, because the chances are probably pretty good that you're going to want to answer whoever it is that emailed you or whoever it was that texted you with whatever information they want, and you've already started your day in a reactive state. So start proactive. Start with these things and start with yourself, because you're going to feel stronger and you're going to have an amazing day because of it. Spend less time. I mean, this is a given right now because we're not spending a lot of time with people in general, but spend less time with negative people, the people that affect you or drain your energy. Don't talk to them even on the phone right now. But this is a great way to clean the closet of all those people that might not be very uplifting. Give to others. Do things for people. I mean, we're kind of limited right now, but even just phoning people, touching base. I've had several people reach out to me because they've got time to do that, and I love it. It feels good. So give to people is a definite way to improve your spiritual being. Gratitudes is one of my daily routine things. I write out my gratitudes at the end of my day so that I realize that although there are things that may have happened throughout the day, we definitely have things that are positive and we should be grateful for. And learn something new. I love learning. I don't know about you, and if you're not a big reader, you know, there's all kinds of different ways to learn. You can do audible books. If you're more of a visual learner, you can watch YouTube videos. Just learn something, teach yourself something. It always makes us feel good to learn something and feel empowered because we know something that maybe we didn't know yesterday. So learning something is good. And you know what? The most important, and I'm going to finish this off, is track it. So this was a big one for me because, you know, I had the routine established. I did the routine. You know, habits are hard to form, but they're not that hard to live with because they're great habits. But they're definitely hard to form. And if you're listening to my lists and my suggestions right now and thinking, well, I do all of those things, you know, and my life is no better, you know, maybe what you need to do is track how much of those things you're actually doing and how much of your time is actually spent on those areas. So track and measure. I do this in real estate. I've now started to do it more in my personal life. It's super important in order for you because you can't improve something that you're not measuring. So hopefully that was helpful for you guys to make your own list, your own best day list. Check out mine. And I'd love to see yours, so feel free to share it with me.